Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to read, understand, and speak Latin in this new series I'm making. So, Latin is one of the three main languages where most of our languages come from. So it's Latin, it's Sanskrit, and it's Greek. And these languages will make up all the languages we have today. So, let's talk about Latin in specific. So, Latin is really different from English. One example is everything has a gender, even inanimate objects like let's say the word for a book, for example, is feminine, when in English there's nothing like that. Let's start with some nouns. Over this series, I'm basically going to teach you not words or vocabulary, but how the words come together and how you use them. So, as my Latin teacher once taught me, we don't translate words, we translate meanings. Now, let's get started. Okay, let's say you have a word like, let me make it simple. Puella. So, puella is the word for a girl. And you can tell it's feminine because it ends in A. Not all words that are feminine end in A. For example, agricola, which is the word for a farmer, also ends in A, but it's masculine because at that time most farmers were men. So, what we're gonna do is how to figure it out. There's only two things that end with A but aren't feminine. And that's the word for poet, poeta, and agricola, the word for farmer. Now, let's get into something interesting. Let's start with the basics, how you pronounce words. So your basic vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and some other things I need to keep in mind is a V. I'll explain that later. So, A, you pronounce it ah instead of ah. You pronounce it ah. It's close to an O, but not really. Now, all these words sometimes can be normal, but most of the times they are what I'm saying. The E is eh, the I is E. They're sort of kind of mixed up. So the A is ah, the E is eh, the I is E, the O is O, and the U is ooh, ooh, like ooh. So those are these. For example, in the word but, it's a bit different for V. V isn't like v. For example, in the word weena, weenum, you realize how I said ooh, weenum, like it's a W? There are no W's in Latin, but V's sound like W's. Weenum is the word for a Vinum is the word for wine. Okay. Now let's talk about something a bit different. If you haven't understood everything here so far, then pause the video, go back, and review. Now, something else we need to think of is there are 5 cases: nominative, genitive. Everything other than nominative you do not need to know right now. Dative, ablative, and accusative. But, okay, where's the eraser? I barely use this app. I'll be right back when I find the eraser. Okay guys, I found the eraser. It's this one. You guys don't need to know any of this stuff right now. You just need to know nominative, abbreviated as nom. Like that. So, what is nominative? Nominative case either has a subject or the predicate nominative. Oh, what did I just do? Where's the eraser? Oh, let me just do undo. Okay. Or the predicate nominative. I'm just going to say predicate nom for now, because you already know how to spell nominative. It's predicate nominative. What is the subject? The subject is basically the main thing. Let's say the boy ran down the halls. Now, the subject is the boy because he's the one who's doing the verb. Like, the boy is running. Not the halls, but the boy. Now, let's talk about something a little different. The predicate nominative is a little different. Now, a very important word you need to know if you ever want to speak Latin is est. It means he, she, or it is. I'll explain why it's he, she, or it later. But, oh my gosh, what is this app? Okay, undo. Okay. Oh my, okay. Okay. Now, so what the predicate nominative? If you have the word puella, which you already talked about, which is girl, est, meaning is, when it is actually in a sentence, meaning the girl is, and then we just put any word here. Let's put something random, which you already know, winum. That makes no sense. The girl is not wine, but I'm just going to put it there for now. Anything that follows a linking verb, like is, am, a verb that isn't necessarily an action, but connects two phrases, that's a linking verb. Everything after, and the word after a linking verb is a predicate nominative. In this case, that's winum. The girl is, well, it's like an adjective, I'd say, but it's a thing right after it. Normally you don't need to know this, but it's important information just to have in the back of your head. Now, get through this. Oh my gosh, okay. Now, let's talk about something else. There are 3 declensions. For now, you only need to know 2, because the third one is real messy. You only learn that, I learned it almost a year after I started learning, so, yeah. What we're gonna do, first we're gonna learn the first declension. Declension. Sorry about my bad handwriting. The first declension, words like puella and agricola are all in the first declension. Normally the first declension ends with A. Now, the first declension is just a word you need to keep in the back of your head. There's not only the first declension, but the second declension. So the second declension is words like, say, let me just get a name, Caecilius. He was a very rich Roman man. You see how it ends in US? Venum is actually also third declension, and second declension, but it ends in UM. There's 2 types of second declension. This is masculine, or just M for short, and venum is neuter, or N for short. Neuters end with UM and are different. But masculine ends with M, and they're pretty same. They're just usually, they're a bit different from neuters, but they're similar. They're both similar in certain ways. Now, I think that is enough for our first day. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me if you want me to continue the series, if you liked it. Give me any video ideas which you guys would enjoy, and I will be sure to use the best video idea you guys give me. So, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.